Hi everyone, it's Melissa from Melissa Made, and I wanted to share a cute little project that I'm putting together for Halloween. And I'm using the Cricut Craft Room and Happy Hauntings cartridge. Now I've pulled up the Happy Hauntings cartridge here, and I'm using layer 1 and choosing these little pumpkin faces. There's this one, and this one, and I wanted to use little faces to just cut out some black vinyl. So what I did is I chose the image and I sized it to a 3x3 because the space on my cups is about a 3x3. So I'm going to get this out of the way. You can see I've got all the faces lined up here, but what I did is I went to hide contour and I hid the outline of the pumpkin because I don't actually need that. I just need the face of each pumpkin. So I cut out each face in black vinyl. And the way I did it was, again, they're 3x3 and they fit on, let me show you the cups they fit on. They fit on these solo cups. They're orange, and let me see they hold 16 ounces. So a 3x3 size face on this solo cup. It'd be nicer if I could have found one without the solo written down the side, but that's okay, it still works. So I made the faces by changing the dimensions, and you can change the dimensions up here. I unlocked them so that I could make an actual 3x3, and the way you unlock is you click this little center button between the width and the height up here, and then you can put in the measurement. And once they were all put in, I cut them on my Imagine, and my settings for the Imagine, when you do it on Cricut Craft Room, I set my blade at 5, and I set the speed at 4 and the pressure at 4, and that seemed to work well for me. It did go through the backing a little bit, but not so much that it was a problem. So I will show you the faces here now. So here you can see all the faces, and it did go through the backing a little bit, but only on this one. The rest seemed to be just fine. So now I'm taking transfer tape, and I found out something tonight that I can reuse transfer tape, and I've never done this before. And I'm laying the transfer tape. I pulled off the leftover vinyl. I'm taking the transfer tape, and I'm transferring the eyes separate from the mouth, only because it's a little easier, and then I can make sure the positioning is good. And I'm pressing down, and then I'm taking the popsicle stick that comes with the vinyl, and I'm kind of just rubbing it on. If you don't have a popsicle stick, it's no big deal. You can use your bone folder or anything. And then peeling it up like this. Whoops. I might have used this one too many times. And when you use it one too many times, you'll know, because then it won't be so sticky. Okay, and then I'm simply taking one of my cups and placing it on there in an appropriate place, and then using my popsicle stick to rub rub the black part again down there, and then slowly peeling off the transfer tape so that when I'm done, I get something that looks like this, a cute little pumpkin with a little face. And I'm going to punch holes in the side, put some black tulle as a handle, and fill it up with candy, and I'll show you that in just a second. Okay everyone, I've pulled out my Cuddle Bug, and I'm going to be using an A plate and a C plate. And these two nestables, the scallop circle nestable and the just regular circle nestable. And I've also cut out strips of paper that are 3 inches wide. And the reason I did that is because this way, I've got some craft cardstock here, I can cut out them at the same time, because the Cuddle Bug will hold a 6x6 or a 6 inch wide piece of paper. So this way I can save some time by cutting 2 at a time. So I've got my A plate down here, my C plate. I put my nestables dies with the cutting surface up. I placed my paper over both of them, and then I'm going to take a B plate and slip that in, and then go ahead and cut those. Okay, so I've made my little tags here. I've got my little circles cut out, and I've also got the little scalloped circles cut out. Now I'm going to use my Craft Spot stamps. I have this one called Candy Corn Kisses, and there's this really cute sentiment that it says, "A real witch is nothing without her ghoul friends." I thought that was really cute because I'm making these for a little get-together with some people for a crafting weekend, and I think it's pretty appropriate. We all need each other in crafting. So I'm taking my block here with the image on it, and I'm using some VersaFine ink, dabbing it down, and simply centering it on the circle, and then stamping it there. And then what I'm going to do is attach the circle to the scallop here, just like this, so it'll have a little edge to it. Okay, so I've taken my cup and I've punched holes in each side with my crocodile, and I've also glued these together and then punched a hole in the side here so it can hang on to the side of the cup. And now I'm going to take my black tool and string it through the cup and tie a knot on the inside and then make a little handle. But in the meantime, I'm going to string this little tag through the tool as well. Okay, you can see how I strung the tool through the cup and tied little knots on the side, and then also included my tag on the side. So now I'm going to fill this with some candy, and that's my completed project. It's very simple. It's taken me a night to do nine cups, and I'm sure I could have done more. So this is a quick, easy Halloween project. Thanks!